Hi, this is Glenda. I've just got a little quick share for the ScanNCut people today. I am so pleased with myself this morning. I made this shaker card, and the thing is, I don't have a stamp for a mason jar. So I've made this with my ScanNCut, and yeah, feeling quite pleased with myself. So what I've got for you today is a file, and what it does, you first put your front of your card in, and you, with the pens, draw out the jar, and then you set it on to cut, and it'll cut out this piece, and then you'll find there's another piece in there that's bigger than the jar, and I cut that out with fun foam using my heavy duty blade. So I've used the pens and the standard and the heavy duty blade, so I've given it a real workout, and it's the first time I've used the heavy duty blade, but I had it on 12 and it cuts through the fun foam really well. Only this thin one. If you want to use have a thicker shaker, you'll need to cut two and stick them together. So anyway, to assemble the card, you're just going to stick a piece of transparency or acetate or something on the back of your window. You want to take your base card, and you're going to stick the fun foam onto the base card and use the top to make sure you've got the placement right. So what I did was line it up on the back where I wanted it, then put my adhesive down, then put it all down on the card, lining it up, and then lift this part off and let that dry. You need a good strong white glue or something like that to stick it. So then I decorated my top piece. I just put some washi tape on it and I coloured the lid. And you put your sequins or whatever in your foam area there. Obviously if you've only got one layer, you want them fairly flat. But these shake really well, and then you put your top decorated piece with a transparency on, lining it up, and again stick it on with good white glue and let it set. So that's my little share. So you'll also find a third cut shape, which is the outline of the whole jar, which I didn't use, but it means you can cut out just the jar, although the way the file saved, it's always going to cut this middle piece out. Well, no, I suppose, yeah, you'd have to play with it because the cut lines and the draw lines are all one piece. It's just the way that Canvas imported it. So I hope that's of use, but it means you can do a mason jar in any size. Obviously you don't have to cut it, you can just draw it and forget the cutting part if you just need a mason jar stamp. So that's my little share, and as you can guess, I'm playing with shaker cards at the moment, so I'll get on with it, but I thought this one was worth sharing by itself, just because I'm quite pleased with it. So for the ScanNCut people, happy playing, and thank you for watching.